Kylian Mbappe has only been PSG's owner for a couple of days, and he already apparently wants to sell Neymar. So much for loyalty. So this news has come out over the last couple of days of Neymar leaving PSG has really confused me, because for years he was being linked with a return to Barcelona or maybe joining Real Madrid. But now finally he's committed his future to PSG. He's signed a new contract up until 2025 and he looks settled in Paris. But for some reason the board and Kylian Mbappe, it still sounds weird. Why does he make the decisions for the club? It just doesn't make sense. But anyway, Kylian Mbappe and the board have decided now is the time they'll listen to offers for Neymar. But now PSG decide they're willing to listen to offers for Neymar, a time where Barcelona can barely afford a Fredo, and Real Madrid have someone like Vinicius Jr. who is much younger, and they wouldn't want to be spending that much money just to waste Vinicius' talent. So what kind of European superhouses does that leave Neymar with? Well, Bayern Munich aren't the kind of club to spend that kind of money. He's too lazy to play under Jurgen Klopp or Pep Guardiola. Manchester United may have the cash, but they don't have the Champions League football. In my opinion, his best option and probably the heaviest links are to Chelsea. Neymar at Chelsea Football Club. That doesn't sound right, does it? I'm not saying Chelsea are a small club, and I'm not saying he's too big for Chelsea. I just never envisioned the Brazilian in the Premier League. Chelsea have just got their new owners, and it makes sense to spend a bit of cash this summer. It'll give you a good reputation for the fans. Bringing in a superstar like Neymar, oh god, that will make them love you. Chelsea have been linked with people like Jules Koundé, and let's say the owners bring in him for about 70 million. That's a good signing, a good bit of business, but bringing in Neymar, that is a statement signing. The reported fee is around 80 million euros, and I think that is a fair enough fee, considering Neymar is one of the biggest superstars in the world, and he's a contract up until 2025. The short sales are going to be absolutely massive, seeing as he is one of the biggest superstars on the planet, and if he can stay fit for a whole season over a couple of years, then you'll definitely be making your money back. But see, that's the question, will he stay fit? Because in his time at PSG, he's had a bit of an injury problem. In his 5 years at PSG, that is 5 seasons, he has never played over 23 games in the league. That is absolutely mental. That means he misses 15 games in the league every single season. Now, this isn't entirely Neymar's fault, because when you see him doing 17 million step overs, you're going to want to snap his leg off. And this is in the French league. Imagine he joins Chelsea for the 80 million euros. So someone like Eric Dyer is going to see him doing a couple rainbow flicks. He's going to snap both his legs off and eat them. If you are enjoying the video, make sure to subscribe, would help me out a lot. And see that sad puppy there? If you like the video, he won't be sad anymore, so you know what to do. If Neymar were to sign for Chelsea, the English media would absolutely love him, claiming he's the best player on the planet and acting like he deserves the Ballon d'Or, forgetting that they've been calling him a money-wanting crybaby for the last 5 years. To be fair, good PR for Neymar would be a good thing, because the media seems to hate him, but I don't think he'd be wanting to switch Messi and Mbappe for the LeBron James of soccer and Mason Mount. I mean, at least a positive for Neymar is the fans would actually treat him right instead of booing him, and then a negative is there is no way he's going to be earning the same amount of wages he is at PSG. When Thiago Silva joined Chelsea, reports came out that Neymar urged the 37-year-old to sign for Chelsea after all the enthusiastic talk, saying that the club will actually appreciate him. So that's one connection Neymar has with Chelsea. Here's another one. He recently said in an interview Thomas Tuchel is a close friend of his, and I don't know if you know this, but Thomas Tuchel is actually the Chelsea manager. He also said in that interview he wants to play with Thomas Tuchel again. So from Neymar's perspective, this deal probably does make sense. But from Chelsea's perspective, it doesn't really make sense to me, because he's injury prone, he's 30 years of age. So to go off and pay a massive fee along with massive wages for Neymar to only abandon the club midway through the season just to go off to his sister's birthday party, it doesn't really make sense now, does it? On the paper, this deal definitely does make sense. He's a superstar, he's going to sell loads of shirts, and he's going to add so much to Chelsea. But you look into the details, you look at the wages, you look at the injuries, doesn't really make that much sense. I think this transfer is really up to Neymar, because if he gives his all, if he dies for the shirt, then it's an absolutely brilliant signing, because you know Neymar is going to be at his best. I said defenders want to snap his leg off. They won't want to do that now, because the second you come near him, he's going to make you look like an absolute idiot. The problem will be, will Neymar only be joining Chelsea because he wants to leave PSG? Will his head actually be in Stamford Bridge? That's a question only he can answer. But let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think Neymar could end up at Chelsea this summer? Please do let me know in the comments. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like. Please do consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.